Next up, we're going to take a look at the Easter embellishments created from scraps in our stash, and we only needed to make 5. Alright. To create my Easter embellishments, I found my Echo Park Welcome Easter collection. I have a few sheets of 12 by 12 paper, 2 sheets of stickers, cut aparts in the 12 by 12 sheets, and then I also purchased the 6 by 6 paper pad. Started with those items there. I use this pink striped paper. And then on my stash I found these little candy dots that I had received from Donna, and my pack of little paper flowers from Michaels. Then I had these Easter die cuts and stickers from Michaels. Since we're supposed to use scraps, I grabbed those, used that die, and then since I had partial sheets of the paper with the eggs on it, cut several of the eggs out, and then I had a 4 by 6 cut apart that I didn't think I would use, so I used this little punch. And then I found a half sheet of this cloud paper. I found a half sheet of my white paper. I found the 2-inch strip left from one of the 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper from my new Brights paper pack. I'll be using the other part on another project. Didn't think I would use this. So we have those items. I was able to use my Lawn Fawn grass die and get 2 pieces of grass for my project. And then my Spellbinders nested rectangle die set. I picked this one here and die cut 2 rectangles. Then I used the same die on the cloud paper and was able to get 2 more rectangles. So I had this paper left over. I also grabbed the long rectangle die, creating a little embellishment with all the items. This is what I created. 1 strip of grass was used between the bottom area and to line the inside of the basket. First one's done with a pink and green theme, and for each of the eggs I sanded them, and then the little interior portion die cut from inside I used to prop up the basket so it's slightly dimensional, and that allows everything to sit flush on the background. Follow the bunny, he has all the chocolate. And this one here is orange and yellow. I tried to match the little candy dots to the theme of the embellishment. Easter egg hunt here. It was 1 long strip. So those are my first 2 embellishments. And the next one that I created, this is made with just a collection of strips of paper that I found. And these were 2 little banner pieces that came in the ephemera pack. And you can see some more of the fussy cut eggs and paper flowers and little daisies. Any place where the next layer would not touch the layer behind it, I used some of the little scraps to build it up. I thought that would make a great bag topper. Cut apart with Easter greetings. And the next one here is made with a sticker. I had already backed it with some white paper, so it's dimensional. Got the eggs that I tucked in back behind. Used one of the 3 by 4 cut aparts that I didn't think I would use later and cut that in half. And so then I had this little scrap here and another little strip behind. All different layers. And the next one. This time I doubled up the flowers. The little pink centers. We got Hippity Hoppity, Hoppy Easter. This image repeated throughout the collection. Here in the sticker, and this cut apart, and then in a smaller cut apart. So I thought that'd be cute if I include those in her extras. So here are my different embellishments. I had a lot of fun putting those all together. I hope that's something that she can use in her projects. Around the corners on some of the items, I used my Distress Oxide Walnut Stain on the edges of the basket, and then I used this little Summerfield green ink on the grass, and then I needed my little circle punch again. And to package up my embellishments, I grabbed another one of the 6x8 little plastic bags that my husband recently found me. And I had enough of the partial sheets of paper to cut out one for the front and then one. Those will be back. I'm not going to stick them together. And I thought with these pieces of paper, she could use these other cut-aparts and maybe create a card or some other type of embellishments. They all have the teal color and the pink color, and she could always flip them over. So we have those. I'll just attach my embellishments with a little bit of double-sided tape. We have this one for here and this one for here. And on this paper here, I'm going to have this embellishment. This embellishment. I thought about creating a couple more embellishments, but then I decided I was going to share some items. So I bagged up some of the little paper flowers and just found a scrap to create a bag topper, and then I used this ribbon I had purchased at Michael's around the top, and I placed it so that we got the 3 eggs right there, and I didn't want to add anything to the top, just keeping it flat. And then for this area, I die cut the white paper and wrapped it with a piece of the plastic bag that I normally use for my Memory Dex cards. So just made a little packaging there, and then found another scrap that I cut to fit in this area here. And they will be sandwiched together in the little bag here. We don't need that. And I'll have these 2 cut-aparts and these 2 cut-aparts. I decided to die cut 2 more of the Easter baskets. The pink bow on the top to change things up a little bit. I found another one of the cut-aparts that I wasn't going to use and die cut the bow out of that. So now I have an Easter basket with a teal colored bow that matches the rest of the items that I'm sending. So that worked out really well, that I was able to find just enough scraps to put that all together. And here I have the last little pile of items for the swap. We have our sheet of tissue paper, which I will wrap around everything. And then I will tie this ribbon around it. And as I mentioned, I found this at Michael's. I want to say a couple years ago. Oh, nope, 2020. Wow. That has been quite a while. But I thought that the ribbon that I tie around the package would be great for her to repurpose somehow. These Easter stickers, I will be including this pack with 4 sheets in it. I have several of those in my stash, so I thought I would share. And then one of the packs was already open, so I grabbed a sheet to decorate the mailing envelope. Once I get everything all bundled up, I have one of these bags from Dollar Tree with all the colorful Easter eggs on it. I thought that matched with the theme of the project really well. And then I thought I would include a couple of the little wood veneer Easter gnomes from Dollar Tree. And so you could use those as decorations. So that is everything for my Easter embellishment swap. Going off to my swap partner Christine I'm going to move this off to the side, and then I'll be right back to share with you what she has created. Stay tuned. Here is Christine's envelope. Let's get this open. Oh, very tight fit. Oh, she stuck a little note on the top. We'll hide the name. The top one here is an egg-shaped die cut with rabbit and some chicks and a duck in a hot air balloon made with an Easter egg. We have some butterflies, Easter wishes, to and from card, very colorful. And we have Easter tweetings, little chick here, got some enamel dots, an egg-shaped die cut. She's inked the edges, one of the Jolie stickers, very cute. Oh, and then we have this egg shape. It's another one of the to from cards. You are the best, the little bunny, the carrot. And this one, Easter wishes, somebody loves you. Very colorful paper on the background. That could be a card front. Those are great. I will add those to my Easter drawer and have those for projects. That wraps up the art swaps for the Crazy Crafty Ladies Facebook swap group. Thanks again for stopping by today.